Hello friends, welcome back. It's time for another episode of BigDenoPlays Dungeon Alliance. Crack number 4. Good little game. Very enthusiastic about playing it. We're going to play the campaign mode this game. So what that means is we're going to draft a team of 4 and we're going to try and play those through 4 consecutive missions, or 4 consecutive playthroughs with that team. And in the campaign mode you can actually purchase cards to retain mission after mission. That sounds exciting. Hopefully we'll be able to get some cool combinations going with our characters. So we're back at the deck. Got the heroes. I'm putting all heroes in now. Every hero that we've got is back in here. So we may see some that we have used before, and hopefully we'll see some that we haven't used before. And we are going to play Adventure Pack 2, which is called The War in the Deep. For centuries, the subterranean realm supported an uneasy truce among the Empire of the Dark Elves, the Dwarf Kingdom, and the Troll Dominion. Now mysterious forces destroyed that truce, and open war has spilled into the lands above and below. Will you end the war in the deep, or will you exploit the conflict to further your own ends? Well, who's to say? Who's to say? Yeah, let's give it a crack. So we're going to get into drafting some heroes. And same as before, we will be looking at their other cards as well. But we have Crom. Crom laughs at your 4 wins. So he had some good cards, but let's have a look at this guy. So attack 3 on both is good. Dodge is good. 8 health is good. This guy's a little bit slower. He's number 4. So it will be interesting to see what his cards are. Crom's got a super attack, but he's got one that is not as good. I don't actually remember. I think one of his cards is if he doesn't move more than 2 spaces, he can hide. He hides, and he can. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, Howl of Triumph. He's got some good cards there. All right, so Nunchuck +1 attack and a defense, and you can play an additional weapon this turn. Okay, that's solid. Power Kick +2 battle tactic, so he can get up to like +6 attack there. Spend 1. Oh my god. We'll play this guy. Graltar, the assassin. No, the half-orc monk. I hate monks normally, so that's good of me to just stretch my wings into a monk. Monks are one of my pet peeves. I think they're just one of the dumbest things to have in this game. All right, I've played both of these characters. Mirabelle's who we're going to choose. We have a problem brewing though, which is 4 different icons. So we'll find Mirabelle. She's great. She's got great stats. She's got great tactics. She can double shoot. She's fun. So no Bartholomew, you miss out. Next we have Belzamin and Zeled. Cool, 2 new ones. So a dwarf priest or an elf rogue. All right, let's look for Zeled's stats. So this is a challenge here because we are combining absolutely nothing. There is absolutely nothing that is matching up at the moment with any of our characters, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, sometimes you want to have a fair bit of flexibility. Is it going to be the last one? 17. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, I'm no expert at this game, so don't take my word as gospel. But, you know, you want to have some crossover so you can, if you draft a card, you know, that card can be used by multiple people. So whichever way we're going, we're only supporting Graltar with the same thing. So, all right, an enhanced spell. So he's only attack 1, but he's 3 move, 9 defense, 3 armor. So he's pretty good. So enhance. For the rest of the round, you and all allies who activate within 3 spaces of you gain 1 movement as well as +1 attack. That's strong. Healing spell. Not bad to have a healing spell. And get a free alliance card. Or get the one that you want. Okay, interesting. This guy is movement 6, which is the fastest I think I've seen. 3 evasion. He's ranged actually, that's also relevant. Oh, Mirabelle's ranged I suppose, so we don't need to be factoring too much range. We didn't have any range in our last alliance. You must discard 1 other card from your hand when you play Trick Throw. Each target that you attack has -1 dodge. Okay. Reaction. When you take damage, you may play this card to reduce the damage by 2. Spend 1 to attempt to open a secret door. If you succeed, gain 2 experience. Neither of these guys really excite me, but I think we'll go with a trusty dwarf. You can't go wrong with a trusty dwarf. Kralt! Or McFarlane! Speaking of trusty dwarves! So Kralt. Oh, this is a good choice. I played both of these guys as well, so that's okay. I do like having a little bit of insight into their characters. So yeah, McFarlane was very, very good. Kralt, 7. Kralt was, I think, I played him in my very first one. Yep. So he's a straight out melee. He gets a bit of crossover with both 2 of them, so I'm probably leaning towards McFarlane. And he is also ranged, so that's possibly the better option. He's a bit slower, but the reason I like Kralt is he's got this maneuver, Ruthless Commander. Everyone gets to discard and get +1 and +1. 3 attack too. So what is our attack? So we've got 1, 3, Mirabelle's 2, the Dwarf Assassin. Yeah, he's just good because he cuts through armour. He's got Poison Blade. Yeah, I think we'll go McFarlane. So we've got a Dwarf, a Ranger, a Priest and a Monk. So that's a nice little combo, Deno. 2 new guys, 2 repeats. So that's okay. And we will be playing these characters through the next few. However, you just also have the option to draft a new hero if you're not happy with a hero after a playthrough. So I will set everything up and then we'll come back. All right, we're ready to go. So we'll give this a shuffle. Unfortunately, I am not capable of doing a truffle shuffle like Band from Meet Me at the Table. I can only shuffle normally. I wish I could truffle shuffle like Band. Bernd. It's a hard name for an Australian to pronounce actually. Bernd. Doesn't really fit in with our language. Band. Anyway, good bloke. I'm sure. I've never met him, but I'm sure he would be. You can tell from his energy. Both him and Colin are 2 of my absolute heroes in the board game space. Love their playthroughs, love their energy. But we're gonna play some Dungeon Alliance. Let's get in. An Ebon Dagger. Did I take someone with 2? No, so we can't use that. Ooh, Detect and Disarm is usable. A Sacred Warhammer. Covenant. Okay, if we zoom in and look at those bad boys, we have an Ebon Dagger, which is not usable by us. Detect and Disarm if you're adjacent to an open door. Okay, so that's not too bad. The Sacred Warhammer is very, very interesting to me. And the Covenant. A Covenant or Adaptable. Adaptable is only usable by Graltar, so we're probably not going to be looking at Adaptable. The Sacred Warhammer, though, is usable by Graltar and Belzamin, and we can use that Sacred Warhammer along with our Nunchuckers because we can use 2 weapons. So that's probably where I'd like to go. Let's flip this, and what we have is, oh no, we're discarding 3 cards. No! Alright, well, I'll take you over here. Once again, still working on this camera situation over here. The main camera's pretty good, but the rest of them I'm just having difficulty with. We have some quests. We have a monstrous hunt, we have Tira's Caravan, and we have the Goblin King. So we're going to continue to play on the difficulty where we need to complete 2 of them, and we have these 2 critters as well. So that's 2 centaurs, and that's some little spiders with a challenge token. So the centaurs are probably, yeah, they're 2 XP. But we need 4 attack to go for them. Well, we're either losing Covenant or we're losing the Sacred Warhammer. Each time you play a card, it allows you to remove a wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You may remove an additional wound token. Let's get into it, friends. Get excited. Nunchucker, track, rapid fire. It's Mirabelle. Mirabelle's starting us off. So it's probably a pretty good one. So we will just, we get to deploy after you see that. So we'll put Mirabelle in the front. So she is movement 5, which is incredible. Spend a movement, you gain +1 attack. You make range attacks against people that are adjacent to you. And her base attack is 2, 3. So she can kill 2 spiders, which means we can buy either the Sacred Warhammer or the Covenant. We have our choice. The spiders may be better because she can't kill a centaur. Yep, so we'll take Mirabelle as our first activation. Let's go, Mirabelle. And she is going to play this rapid fire maneuver. So she's going to spend 1 of her movement. She still has 4. And she will then move 1. And she'll open this door where she will find this spider location. And we'll deploy 2 little spiders to that. 1, 1, 2, 3. We do have healing, which is good. And we also have a challenge token, which she's about to open when she walks onto there. And she walks onto there. So we'll turn that over in a second, but we'll just put a door here. So we have a treasure chest. Now we are going to utilise because we have Tira's Caravan, which is the you have to draft treasure upgrades. So we're actually going to use the deck of many treasures this game. We could have used it any game, but the issue with this is it's a risk reward. When you open a treasure chest, which we're about to do, you can also intentionally dig deeper and draw one of these. So we are going to do that, and we have drawn a potion of invisibility. You do not pay any penalty for leaving a space that is adjacent to an enemy. That's cool. All right, so we have a potion of invisibility. Now, Tira's Caravan, we can spend experience to trash that, and we have to give her treasures to complete that quest, but we can give that potion of invisibility. So that's good. And we also get a face down XP for doing that treasure chest. Let's just make sure I haven't got anything wrong there. When you open the treasure chest, you receive a number of face down XP equal to the treasure chest's level. Wonder if that comes from the stack. I'll assume that it does. Cool. And so we've moved 1, open the door 2, move to there 3, unlock the treasure chest 4, and we play this for our 5th movement point, which allows us to gain +1 attack. We'll play this battle tactic point blank. That allows us to make range attacks against enemies that are in adjacent space. The spiders are only 1 defense, 1 health, and 2 dodge. So we're going to shoot that one, and we're going to shoot that one, and we're going to gain ourselves 2 XP as a wonderful start. 1 and 2. Now the question is, which card do we wish to draft? Which card do we wish to draft? Deno? It's a tough call because we are about to lose the 3 middle cards. The Sacred Warhammer, anything that gives me plus extra attack is so useful. So useful. But I do want to make a Covenant as well. I think I've got to take this Warhammer because I can use it with 2 of my characters. But yeah, you got to draft the story cards to get campaign stuff. No, we'll take the Warhammer. We'll take the Warhammer. It's worth 2. It's a better card. We'll spend our 2 XP to draft the Sacred Warhammer into here. This will go here. Bash. So we've drafted a card, so we can discard 2. I think we will go... Who are we aiming for here? Yeah, we'll just discard this Poison Blade at the moment from him. And we'll draw up to 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, of course we get 2 more from him, but that's okay. And now we will discard 1, 2, 3. Now remember, we can still draft those from the discard pile. It just is an extra 1 XP. Oh, Kinship. All right. Oh, Silver Dagger. See, Graltar can use that as well. He may play 2 weapons this turn. That's just like his nunchucks. Ambition, not usable by anyone. Kinship, very much usable by us. Excellent. So we'll now do this. There is only 1 monster left. It is going to attack. It's the weakest monster. Okay, the weakest monster attacks. And so that spider will move to here. It will activate. And it will hit Mirabelle. So Mirabelle's defense is 2. The spider attacks for 3. And he inflicts a poison wound token on Mirabelle. So those are bad, I think. No, he attacks for 4 because he's got +1. So he gets 2 spider. And that one is discarded. So we'll go on to the next one. More discards. Okay. So I didn't do this, but the next is... What is that? Is that a wyvern? That is a wyvern. Okay, I don't know if we're comfortable with a wyvern right now. We haven't killed any goblins. We haven't drafted treasure upgrades, but we might spend XP for that. We have defeated 2 monsters, so we're going to put 2 of these onto this gold Archon token. Okay, next character to activate is going to be our Wise Counselor. Our Wise Counselor. Search your alliance deck for 1 card, place that card in your hand, then shuffle your alliance deck afterwards. He is going to play that action right now because he's going to search for his own card, which is that one. And we're just going to shuffle these 2 cards. Oh. So he's played his... This is Belzamin, sorry, I should say. He's played his action. He is currently adjacent to Mirabelle. He's in the square next to her. So he's going to spend 1 of his movement. What's his movement? His movement's 3. Yes, okay. We'll play that as well, which is an enhanced spell. For the rest of this round, you and allies who activate within 3 spaces, you gain +1 movement, as well as +1/+1. That is nice. We will be able to deal with, so if we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, alright. Well, I want to get a centaur in the room, I think. Do you kill a centaur, though, is the question. You do, because you're going to be... Oh, no, you don't. We just need 1 XP for this. So we can kill a spider, but then we do that, which is no problem at all. It's interesting, because then I could keep that in my hand and not have to use it and save it for Groltar. No, I still have to use that to be able to kill. Because he's attack 1. So we could have an attack 4. The centaurs are... Yeah, no, we can't. Okay, yeah, so we're just going to play safe. We're just going to move 1, 2 to here. And we will attack the spider. Kill the spider. If we go 1, 2, open the door. No, can't do it. We need 5 movement. So we kill the spider. We get the 1 XP for defeating the spider. And we'll immediately spend that XP to draft kinship. And we've done a healing spell, so we're going to remove 2 wound tokens from Mirabelle, and anyone who activates within range of us will get +1 and +1, which is just going to be the nunchucks guy. +1 movement and +1 attack. Nunchucks guy. Okay, we've drafted kinship, which means we get this. I'm going to replace that with critical strike. And let's go read the kinship story. All right, kinship. The 2 adventurers establish the nature of their special connection. To establish a familial kinship between 2 of your heroes of the same race, we do have 2 dwarves. While they're adjacent to one another, consult card 12. Okay, so or to establish a spiritual kinship between 2 of your heroes, discard 4 cards for no effect and consult card 12. Well, I don't really want to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to draw all of my cards into hand because that is all I have. Kinship is removed. And now there's no monsters, so we still have to do this. So that's discard, discard, discard. And then we bring in new cards. We bring in shield block, excellent. Healing herbs, eldritch ward. We don't have any magic again, but shield block's so good. It's just +2 defense for the rest of the turn. Yeah, we're going to go for shield block, I think. So we're going to go nunchucker boost. So the wyvern is a total 8 defense. So let's count up what we can do. +2, +3, but we ignore his dodge. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Are the centaurs that type of evasion? They are. Okay, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's an extra 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he starts with 3, so he's actually 8. So he can kill a wyvern straight up. Let's kill the wyvern! How good's that? All right, so we're going to draft the wyvern tile. We're starting in range of 3 of this guy. 1, 2. Oh, we're actually both going to be starting there. Nice. So we'll go 1, 2, and then we'll draft the wyvern tile, and we'll draft it like so. And we'll put the wyvern here. We'll put another one of these Bobby Dazzlers here. And we'll put that there. Oh, just realised that we need to do this. Try and be a little more precise. Okay, trash that. Highest enemy or lose an XP. All right, well, we're losing an XP. It's fine. We'll move into the room and we have, oh no, it looked red. It is red, a dart trap. What does a dart trap do? When this trap is sprung, your hero is attacked by a +3 attack, which is increased by +1 combat die. 0. So, and it inflicts poison wound. we're playing the nunchuck, so we take no damage. Good. So the dart trap's gone. We'll move to there. And we will then attack with our nunchuck. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for that, because we started within range of him. 5 for that. 1, 2. Yep, cool. So that's done. So yeah, we play these 3 cards to get +1, +1, +2. He's attack 3, and then we've got +1 from this. Woo, the enhanced spell, how good's that? So we just popped a wyvern before it even gets to have an attack. That's 3 XP as well. So we are going to lose an XP. So I'm just going to put that there and get rid of that because we lose an XP. I'm going to spend 1 on shield block. I've got lots of little tokens. Okay, so 1 on shield block. So we have drafted a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 XP, 5, 6 XP, but then we just lost 1. So we're going to spend 1 for shield block. It's definitely the option for us. We lose 1, we smash the right hand one, and that has a death fairy, so that one's gone. Goblin and bugbear. We'll definitely go goblin and bugbear. We've killed 4 enemies now. So we've got 4 on the gold Archon. So we just need to kill 1 more enemy. And that is it. Okay. So do we want to establish this familial kinship just yet? Probably not. We've drafted 3 cards. It's not going to matter at this point. We've got Retribution. So, he can use that. Enhance spell. Target yourself after an enemy damages the target. Not really interested in Retribution. Not really interested in any of those at this point in time. But remember, we can discard 1 and then have the option to buy the next one. We want to kill a goblin, but can we kill a bugbear? When you inflict at least 1 damage with an enemy with your primary attack, immediately deal 2 more damage. You gain +1 against the target who is exactly 2 away from you. Bugbears do have that type of defense. He's attack 2, attack 3, that's all we need. So I reckon we go shoot ourselves a bugbear. And that sounds like a good plan. And then we can shield block the goblin. So he will move 1 and he'll open the door with the bugbear like this. There's another one of these. The bugbear, a door, and then a goblin. And we'll stay right where we are. We won't move into the room as yet. We'll have deadly aim, which is we will shoot a target who is 2 spaces away from us, and we will use our poison blade to shoot the bugbear, so we ignore that defense. So our attack is 1, 2, 3, which does 3 damage, and then we get +2 damage because of the poison. So we defeat the bugbear before he gets to attack, and that gets us the final 2 experience we need, which is excellent. The goblin attacks us with his thing, but we are about to draft this gold Archon because we've just killed 5 enemies. So I'll come back to that in a second. The Goblin's going to attack us. We're just going to use shield block. Assume the Goblin attacks us, actually. Yep. The Goblin attacks the target with the lowest defense. So yes, that will be McFarlane. And it's just a normal attack, so it's attack 2 plus this dice. So we'll play the reaction, it doesn't matter. We can draft a card. We have 3 XP to spend, so we'll just get rid of one of these cards and see if there's another one we want. So it doesn't really matter. Shadow Cloak, a body of a fallen dark elf. Yes, I will draft the Shadow Cloak. Thank you very much. At a cost of 1 experience. So we have 2 XP left over. We've drafted the Shadow Cloak. That's our 4th card drafted. We scored 8 victory points or 8 experience in the first round. So that means we move straight into level 2 cards, which is good. The Goblin is going to unflip because it's the end of the round. There's no damage tokens on any of our heroes. Or no poison wound tokens, I should say, so we don't have to do anything there. We have our potion of invisibility. Let's read about the Shadow Cloak. 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. To tame, a cloak swiftly wraps itself around a member of your party, threatening to steal him or her into a forbidden dimension. To tame the cloak, one of your heroes must immediately perform an immediate burst of strength. So we can't do that because we have no cards left. Actually, we did have 1 card left, 2 cards left. We didn't play... we didn't need to play Shield Block. And we didn't play Pick Lock, so we can do a burst of strength. So yes. We'll do an immediate burst of strength and we will consult card 18. Gain 1 campaign token and choose, you must have power to tame the ill-natured cloak and successfully free your companion. Erase the story card and card 16 to 18 and choose to either place card 19 in your hand or get rid of it. We have found a Shadow Cloak treasure. It's a magical thing. That's actually pretty good for us because we need to give up treasure for Tifa's caravan thing. So if we go over here, so we're going to do this. Trigger, defeat 5 monsters to place the gold Archon in the dungeon. And then after we defeat a level 2 or higher monster, we place that token on our card and we give them to a space adjacent to the gold Archon. So I get to place him on the board in a spot where there is no hero. So we'll place him in there, over here. And then, yeah, Tifa's Caravan, we have to draft 3 treasure tokens. We just drafted 1, upgrades, because that was a treasure. Don't think we need that at this point in time. Okay, so we're on track so far. We haven't defeated 3 goblins. There are some wargs. So that's done. The next round is going to start. Shadow Cloak gone. We just need to do this kinship one. Yeah, but we will keep that Shadow Cloak. And we'll shuffle that bad boy in. Okay, so with 7 cards in our hand. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shadow Cloak. Alright, we have this dwarf's going to be the one who goes first because we've got the Sacred Warhammer, we've got his Wise Counsel, so we can grab his 3rd card and then we can get his +1 for everyone activating near him. We can start. However, he's not going to kill anyone then. Alright, so this will be what we're starting with in round 2. It's just the highest level monster reactivates. Otherwise, our hand limit sucks next turn. Oof. So we're probably going to leave that goblin alive, aren't we? So these are the level 2s. So let's draft some level 2s, shall we? About there, Deno. Not that one, Deno. There we go. Oh my god, an iron golem. That's a treasure. Another pet. A control spell. Oh, a troll champion. Oh my god, and a crescent moon axe. What do we choose here? This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, so this allows us to remove one wound token from ourselves, and we can only use it with Mirabelle, and she is a range attacker. So that one's not on the cards. This Mirabelle can use, so we are going to use that for sure. That anyone can use. Wow. That costs 4, that costs 4. I want to draft both of those little dudes. The Iron Golem anyone can use. Troll Champion, I want to draft that too. What a oh, what a decision. What a time to be alive. What a time to be playing Dungeon Alliance. Alright, what happens when I go to this kinship? My dwarf is going to be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he is going to be able to attack that goblin, which means we can kill the goblin. But if we do that, then we have to suffer that. So instead, yeah, okay. So we're going to activate Belzamin, and he's going to use his action to draw his blessing, Wise Counsel, to place that into his hand. And he's then going to play that, so we gain +1 movement, so our movement is now 4. And he has one other card to play, which is a healing spell. We probably won't, but we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 to have a look at this. It's a treasure chest. We might do a burst of strength to get +1 more movement to unlock that treasure chest. Gets us 1 XP, which we need. And then we will establish a familial kinship between 2 of our heroes of the same race when they're adjacent to one another. Consult card 12. Place 1 kinship token on each of the heroes and gain 1. Oh, that's awesome. He gets +2 move. Cool. All right, I'll get that token. Okay, so Belzaman's picked up 3 and he's picked up 1 from, why did he pick up 1? From the treasure chest that we use the burst of strength to unlock. Very good. And then he's played his enhanced spell, which is going to get 1, 2, it's only going to get him, but he's going to get a lot of movement out of that. But we have 3, and we can draft the troll champion, and I think we will draft it, because if we do that, that's probably going to bring a troll down on the board to whack us. We do have shield block in hand, I suppose. And yeah, let's do it. Let's bring the troll champion. So we're going to spend our 2 XP, which is another drafted card, and we're going to bring troll champion out. Assassinator, we can't use the, oh we can, McFarlane can use that. Oh, that's so good, we've got to buy that too. This, so I need all of these cards. No. Okay, so we need 24, 25 and 26. Here we go. War in the Deep. Oh. A hulking brute bearing the insignia of the troll chieftain vigorously beckons you closer. Will you listen to his haughty words? Are you an ally of my chief or enemy? If you immediately swear allegiance to the troll dominion, consult card 26. If you defeat him, reward XP, gain 4, and erase the story cards. Do we want to consult card 26? Do we want to swear allegiance to the troll champion? Or do we want to fight him? What does he look like? That's his little token. 9 health? What the heck? No, we'll fight him. I don't want to swear allegiance to him. But you can swear allegiance to the trolls. That is awesome. Okay, we have a troll champion in the dungeon, and if you defeat the troll champion, reward XP, gain 4. Wow. This is awesome. Okay, so there's a troll in the dungeon. We have to place it adjacent to one of our heroes. That troll is going to attack for a cheeky 7 damage. And he's targeting the lowest defense. So he can't attack Belzeman or... So we might as well attack Mirabelle. McFarlane's got the most health. So we'll put the Troll Chieftain right here next to McFarlane. And he can play shield block when he's attacked. So he'll play shield block, and the troll attacks for 7. So we're going to take 3 damage. Not the best of things to occur. 1, 2, 3. But each time he activates, remove the bottom 2 wound tokens from his pile. So there's no wound tokens on him yet. So we're going to need to get 2 swings on him, but if we do, that's good. So he doesn't exhaust, but that's him done. He only attacks once per cycle. So we played shield block on McFarlane. We're drawing up to 7 cards now. 4. We got full Mirabelle. I reckon we go Mirabelle. So she can't use that. Don't trash any of my cards. Yes! Troll's at level 2, so we can take him to the Gold Archon. Alright, Mirabelle is going to make an attack. And her attack is going to be +2, 4, 5, 6, and then she gets to make an attack for 4. 6 minus 1 is 5, 4, and she can make a burst of strength, and she's going to be able to kill that troll chieftain straight away. So she's got a lot of movement there. So she's going to move. What do we want to draft there? A warg or a centaur? Probably the centaurs. She's going to move 1 and open that door. 2, 3, 4, 5. So she has to roll not a 2, I think. So a 0 is fine. So she opens that door. We're going to put 2 wargs in that room. There's a lot of strategy in a lot of aspects of this game. We're on to level 2 rooms. Oh, some goblins, yes, so we can get the Goblin King. All right, we haven't drafted any more treasures, but we will draft that Iron Golem, I think, so. Yep, and then she's moved 1, 2 to here. So she's attacking the troll. She's making range attacks against an adjacent enemy. She gains +1 for that. She will use this and this for a burst of strength. She can attack twice against the same or a different target. So her first attack is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which does 5 damage to the troll. And her second attack does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the burst of strength, which does 4 damage and kills the troll champion. Yeah, Mirabelle, you're an animal. So that gets us 5 XP. 4 and 1. And we're going to immediately spend 4 to draft the Iron Golem. We also get, if you defeat him, reward XP. Did I give myself 5 XP? I did, yes. Did I? Yep, I did. Reward XP, we gain 4 story tokens, and that means that we have successfully completed this first quest, assuming we survive and do 2 quests. And we erase the story card. Great work, troll. In the dungeon. Okay, so now the lowest enemy attacks the person with the highest health. So we'll have them attack Belzamin, and it's a goblin. And he's going to attack Belzamin, who's defense 2. Defense 3. So the goblin does 1. I'm going to check that because that says plus X. What is plus X? I'm not sure what that one is. Plus X. Lowest attacks, highest health. And lowest attacks, highest health. So that's fine, but plus X is not specified on there. I'm going to assume it's not anything. That's the same card, basically. Alright, so Mirabelle is going to have to hand that level 2 goblin. Oh, we're up to 7 cards now. Oh, yeah, I drafted the Iron Golem, didn't I? I did. So that is our third treasure draft. No, that's our second treasure draft. We might spend 1 XP to put Tifa and her caravan, Tira's caravan, into the game. So she's rocked up. Hey guys, I've got a caravan of goods if you want to come and hang out. Come and hang out with me. I've got some caravan goods for you. Each time you do so, you may draft 1 upgrade from the discard pile for free. While adjacent to Tifa, remove 3 owned treasures from the game. So we've got 1, and we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we've also got our cloak. Okay, this is going well. I really want to get Kaith. The Shadow Mail's so good too. Assassinator with McFarlane is unbelievable. Oh my god, this is getting harder because I'm starting to understand the cards now. Starting to understand the cards, and I want them all. Alright, so we've done Mirabelle and McFarlane. Sorry, Mirabelle and Belzamin. Let's do McFarlane, because he can go a very, very, very long way. Extremely long way. He's got a poison blade, and he's got deadly aim, and he's got an iron golem. So his movement is +1, and then +2, because he's starting adjacent to his dwarf brother. So that gives him a total movement of 8. think we want to draft that level 2 room. So yep, so he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Open that door. We'll put a gargoyle. Gargoyles are a bit of a problem actually. 2 goblins. And a level 2. Oh, just drop one on the ground. Challenge token. So gargoyles are still only level 1, aren't they? Yep. So we need to get some big boppers. We also need to kill goblins so we can get the Goblin King out. Okay, so we're not using any of those or that, but we're using these iron golems. He's got heaps of movement left, but I don't think he's going to do anything. Gain +1 against each target that you attack, which is exactly 2 spaces away from you. Each target has -2 armor versus your attack. So he's only armor 1. Our attack is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could just do 2 damage to him. 4, 3 damage to him. And we can kill him with our iron golem. And I think that's what we're going to do. Oh no. We use that. And then iron golem kills a goblin. Excellent. So yes, let's just count that up again. I'll even zoom in so you can see the cards. For the rest of the round, we activated within 3 spaces of our brother in arms Belzamin. So we're +1 movement and +1 attack. We're gaining +1 attack against each target you attack who is exactly 2 spaces away from you, of which the gargoyle is. So we're attack starting at 2, 3, 4, and then it's -2 armor against our attacks. He's got 3, so he's down to 1 armor, and our attack is 4, so that's 3 damage. He's got 5. Whenever you inflict an attack with your primary weapon, thanks to the poison blade, you deal an additional 2 damage. We'll kill the gargoyle. Come on! And then we'll send our iron golem to attack a goblin 2 spaces away. Get out of here. So that is a total of 4 XP. And we'll immediately spend that 4 to get what? Kaith? Or the Assassinator? Oh, it's such a tough call. It's such a tough call. I don't know what to do. Even the Shadow Mail's good. Alright, so Kaith is a pet that can only be used by one person. It can only be used by Mirabelle. So that's probably a downside. But if Kaith attacks an enemy, you gain +1 against that enemy. That makes Mirabelle even more potent. Alternatively, the Assassinator can only be used by McFarlane. Is +2, and it's like the poison again. So he can double poison someone. Incredible. Incredible, really. Sort of a free 4 damage. Or Shadow Mail. It's armor when you're attacking from the flank or so. It's just crazy. McFarlane or Graltar can use the Shadow Mail. The Crimson Moon Axe is the only one that isn't really value for us, which is crazy. I really want 3 of that. I really want these 3. All right, the most useful by the most number of party members is the Shadow Mail, and it also increases defense. So I think we'll go the Shadow Mail. That is also only 3. So we have 2 left over. So we'll buy the Shadow Mail. And our monk can also use that. which is good. So that appears here. Holy flames. Belzeman can use that. It's an attack spell. I need that too. Oh, he needs an attack spell. Oh, we need that for sure. Okay, so this goblin comes back alive. The two lowest goblins attack, the two highest attack. So goblins are attacking Graltar. So this goblin moves to here, this one moves 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's in range. So the first goblin attacking Graltar does 1 damage, 2 damage. The second goblin does 3 damage. That's bad for us. Can't play Shadow Mail as a reaction. 2, 3, count that up, 3, 4, 5. 2 is 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 1. Okay, well, we need to do a bit of healing on you, Graltar, but our Holy Flames might help. We've killed 1 goblin too, so we just need to kill 2 more goblins to bring out the Goblin King. Okay, so that card's done. Actually, we don't have to do... Yeah, we don't have to do the second attack. We're not going to take 3 damage. It just says or. And or. So we'll take just the 1 attack, thanks. Alright, Goblin is regenerating again. But the highest is attacking. It's an interesting choice here. Yeah, so I just murder anything I touch. But I think I just want to touch a goblin and draft the Holy Flames. Yeah, we're just going to move into here. 1, 2, 3. So we've got like a majillion movement. What have we got? Another treasure chest. I'm not going to unlock that this turn because I don't want to get too much XP. We'll actually go there. And we can open another door. What is there? Okay, that is that a Hydra? Yep. All right, that's good. So that will draft that next turn. Yep. We'll draft that next turn. And we'll just go back down here next to this, I think. Yep, and then we'll murderize a goblin. So that gets us 1 XP. Gets us our second goblin that we've defeated for the Goblin King mission. And we gain 3 XP, and we will immediately spend our 3 XP to draft our 7th card, which is the Holy Flames for our Belzeman to attack. Oh my god, Celestial Knight! And that is our round. So we've got some wound tokens down here on McFarlane. The highest enemy unexhaust, which is a goblin, but the highest enemy is a warg, and it's going to attack the lowest movement, and the lowest movement is Belzeman. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. It's going to attack Belzeman. Its attack 4, Belzeman's defense 3, so Belzeman's going to suffer 1 damage. And that is that. We've drafted the maximum number of cards. All right. So when we discard cards, 3 owned treasures from the game, each time you do so, you may deal 1 draft card. All right, it's going to be round 3. We have no poison. Unexhausted all enemies. We've got 2 of our things. Yeah, I feel pretty good about where we're at right now. So that's done. Don't trash cards. That's fine. Attacking a dwarf, that's fine. What is that card, Deno? It's my shadow cloak. We need that. Minor healing. Okay. We have 8 cards in hand, and we can discard up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Belzeman would be my preference here. But also, there's a Holy Flames, there's the Enhanced Spell, and there's a Sacred Warhammer. So it is going to be him. And he can Holy Flames a Warg. You and all allies who are within 2 spaces of the target may each remove up to 2 wound tokens. Maybe we just do a Goblin. Because 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Belzeman and McFarlane will heal wounds. And then Blessing. No, I like that plan, Deno. So, yep, we will play with Belzeman first. He's going to gain +1. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. That's also going to give this little champion a bajillion movement. He'll play his Holy Flames on the Goblin. That's going to heal for 2 wound tokens here. 1 wound token here. It's not going to heal Graltar the Monk. But he'll play that for the rest of the turn. Each time you play a card that allows you to remove a wound token, you may remove 1 extra wound token from one of your targets. McFarlane will remove an extra wound token. We don't need to use that though. I think we'll keep that. And that's a great start for us to murderize a goblin. That gets us the final XP that we need. The goblin is defeated, so I want to say the final XP to move into level 3. And we will also, can't draft any cards, but we did kill our 3rd goblin, so we're going to deploy the Goblin King. Place the entrance of the Goblin Domain in the dungeon. We do have to come back here, so I think we'll put it there. Nice. Nice turn. Can't draft, so we do trash the left one of those. We reveal another level 2. All right, some Death Fairies. They don't really interest me. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What card do we want? Oh yeah, and then Goblin has to attack a dwarf. Oh, sorry, the highest is a Warg. So we'll send this Warg to here. He'll attack Belzeman. He's got 3 armor. The Warg is 4 attacks, so he's just going to suffer 1 damage. Who do we want to go? I think we want McFarlane because he's got his deadly aim. Actually, we can go the priest. Yeah, the priest. So we'll discard these 3. 1, 2, 3. We get to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it was the right call from the great man. And he's got Shadow Mail too. I never knew. So we're just going to straight walk in there and kick the shit out of a Hydra. Okay, that card's gone. Oh, Kaith and the Assassinator are going. No! Of course, it's the 2 that I wanted. And they're getting removed from the game too. It's not just discard, it's absolutely gone from the game. Gotta make a call. I think we're gonna go the Assassinator. Okay, Nunchuck Priest is gonna activate. Groltar! Half-Orc Monk! So he's starting with a base movement of 5 because of starting within range of our Priest. And he'll play that. He'll move 1 to here. Actually, he'll move 1 to here and he'll unlock the treasure chest. And we will pull from the deck of many treasures. Sorry. Another potion, a potion of speed. That's okay. We're going to give that up along with our cloak to Tira's caravan. So that's 1, 2, 3. Open the door 4. 5. Oh, there's another level 2 in there. Just probably should shuffle these. And we are going to move, we're going to play Shadow Mail, so we've got armor on. But we're also going to play a battle tactic of Power Kick. We're going to play a weapon. We're going to play another weapon with our nunchucks. I might play the Shadow Cloak too, actually. No, we'll play both of these as a burst of strength to allow us to get to move adjacent to the Hydra, which I think we're going to one-shot. Let's have a look at what this is. A locked chest. We can't open it. Don't have any movement. We can go to the side, is what we needed the burst of strength for. So, our dodge is 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, but then we're back down to 4. So we're evading 4 damage. More importantly though, we are ignoring -1 armor, and we ignore all defense possessed by the enemy. So his defense is ignored. Our attack is 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4, 5 here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We straight murderize the Hydra, which is good because he gets a lot more punishing when he is... Oh, we're actually going to put him on our board so that we can hand him back to the Gold Archon. Here. After a hero defeats it, place an enemy token on his or her hero card, transport 3 enemy tokens to a space adjacent to the Gold Archon's space. Yep, alright. We used everything we had. We've got a lot of evasion now on Gibraltar. Actually, given what I just saw there, I think we probably want to be as far back as we can, so we can run back to the Gold Archon. Deal ourselves out. We have 5 XP for that. 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5, and we will immediately spend 4. Oh, it's a tough call. It's a tough call. Sorry, Kaith. I think the Assassinator is the better of our 2 options. The Wand of Mastery. These two are removed from the game. Savagery, which can be used by that guy as well. Is one of his things a battle tactic? Can we get a battle tactic as well? No, he's got power kick. Okay. All right, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle these. 6, 7. Okay, so the highest level enemy is going to attack the lowest. So the lowest will be Mirabelle or McFarlane. It'll be this guy. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll attack Mirabelle. I think we'll use the shield block on Mirabelle, so she suffers no damage. She's armor 4, and that's attack 4. Mirabelle's about to trick shot both those guys. But I think we might do the dwarf. Yeah. What's that card? Pick lock. Okay, we're going to do our dwarf. He gets +2 movement because he's adjacent to his best friend. And he gets an extra movement from that. So he has a total movement of 8, which is glorious. And there is a level 2 dungeon which has an ogre. That goes away, don't I? So ogres are still level 1. I don't want a level 1, I want a level 2. What is this? Golden full plate. That is unbelievable. I don't really want either of those rooms. But what are the Death Fairy's armor? 7. So we can just kill a Death Fairy. We can kill both Death Fairies. Yeah. Alright, we're just going to move 1, 2. We'll do all this to open up this door. Wonder if we can chuck little corpses to our mates. That'd be good if you could. I'm going to draft this room. Do we need to... Yeah, I don't need to worry about anyone here because we're doing this Iron Golem attack and then plus extra attack there with the poison, and then that one which also does poison. So that defeats both of those little Death Fairies. That one with that guy, very good. Poison Blade, yep, that's awesome. That's so good. And then Mirabelle's going to go too. So Death Fairies don't even get to have a go. Unlucky. But we get 6 experience for that. Sure, just have 6 experience. Do I want golden full plate? Sure, we'll take golden full plate. Mirabelle's going to wear some golden full plate in her last turn, and we've got a burst of strength while we're at it. The highest monster, which is Thingy, is going to attack a half-orc or a primordial. We will have it attack Mirabelle. She's got +2 armor. It does nothing to her because she has her shield block. Mirabelle, she'll shoot the golden plate, battle tactic point blank, can shoot twice, and she kills both of them, so that's going to get us 4 XP. I am racking up the XP here. This is tremendous. There we go, 4 XP. Oh, Dwarven Foundry. Oh, do we want to draft that, Deno? I was going to keep it for some treasures in the final round, but yeah, Dwarven Foundry. Sure, we'll draft a Dwarven Foundry. And then she's going to give up 3 treasures to the Tifa's Caravan. So we've got those 2, and the third one we're going to give up is the cloak, the shadow cloak. So we give up the 3 treasures to Tira, and you can draft 1 upgrade from the discard pile for free. Unfortunately, both of those were trashed, so I can't draft that. The level 1s I think I shuffled back in, but I don't think there was any that I wanted. Detect and disarm, bash. Oh, I could draft Covenant for free. Yeah, let's draft... No, we don't need to draft Covenant for free. I feel like we're travelling okay on campaign stuff at the moment. So those are all gone, but because we've concluded a quest card, we gain the XP for that, which is 3, and we also gain 2 campaign tokens for that as well. So good work. Everyone is really delivering a great result, and I love this little team of guys too. I actually love it. So we've done the Dwarven Foundry, so let's have a look at War in the Deep. Before you lies a passage winding into the foundry of the Dwarven Kingdom. The heat is unbearable, but the aura of power is unmistakable. Will you descend into the fiery abyss? You're damn straight I will. Place the staircase token in the same room as one of your heroes. One of your heroes can spend 3 movement while standing on the staircase token to encounter the foundry. So we'll remove Tifa's Caravan from that. We've completed that. All right, staircase token. Let's put it next to Mirabelle. She's pretty fast. Consult card 23. Excellent. That's the end of the round. There is no enemies to fight, so we will unfortunately have to do this one, which is discard your hand, and that's it. All right, I'm going to rejig this. I'll be back shortly. Okay, we have our kinship dwarves. We have 2 level 2 or higher monsters on our board. We're going to have, what's that guy? The Fell Wraith. And some zombies. I don't really want to fight a Fell Wraith and some zombies, but we're not even going to be able to get it to him actually at this point, Deno. So resolve. Oh, Chief Grozkill. Vengeful. Fortunate. Empress Iocasta. And insightful. I really like the other treasures, so I was hoping to get some of these treasures. Okay. We can probably take one of them out, maybe. Insightful, such a powerful ability. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The problem we've got right now is we're not going to be able to bring 3 level 2 enemy tokens to the gold Archon. We've only got 2. So we need to defeat the Goblin. The Goblin King. So, what are his stats? 5 evasion, my goodness. 9 health, 8 attack. Alright, well, that is going to be an interesting challenge. If we can, then we actually can complete the gold Archon. Oh, blessing, wise, holy flames, sacred warhammer. Keep that. All right, very good. So we are going to I think we have to do 1, 2, I think we have to do that. I'm going to pause and have a look at how I unlock the Goblin King. I'm actually really excited about this little goblin guy. It's actually going to work out okay for us. Probably. Okay, so we are going to activate our dwarf friend. He's going to play his enhanced spell, and he's going to use his wise counsel to draw. This may be interesting. He'll draw his healing spell, or does he draw the Iron Golem? We might draw the Iron Golem, actually. Yep. And he's going to go 1, 2, unlock the Goblin King, and then move back a step. So now, the Goblin King, what is his, he's dodge, no, that's bad. All right, but we do have this little Goblin King deck, which is cool, because I had no idea these even existed until now. And we flip one of these, and what does it say? Immediately remove all spell effects from the Goblin King. He's immune to control spells. Mad Charge. Move until adjacent and within line of sight of one target hero. Oh, that is punishing. That's okay. We need to get him close. Yep, we'll attack with the Iron Golem, and we might as well do that because it'll remove a wound token from us. Doesn't do anything else. Oh, it does actually do a wound to him. So we've done 3 wounds because we buffed it with our blessing. So we've done 3 wounds to the Goblin King with our Dwarf Priest, our worst attacker. That's pretty good. The Goblin King's about to pummel us though. So, move until adjacent and within line of sight of one hero. So he's going to hit us for 6 damage. Yuck. Very yuck. Alright, who do we want to attack? It has to be someone who's going to do big damage. Deadly Aim and Assassinator, Shadow Mail. Is that way. We don't want the Sacred Warhammer, so we're going to discard these 2, which means we're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we have to draw a new card, So that one, next one. All right. Yep, okay. So final enemy's attack, text, and place it face up. Cool. So that's the next one. So he's going to do a savage hurl. But I'm hoping he'll be dead. So discarded those two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have our 8 cards. We're doing McFarlane. And I think we can kill the Goblin King. I think. Golden full plate is amazing. Yeah, actually, if we do this, this could happen for us here, Deno. This could happen. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we can't do that because he doesn't have point blank. Okay, so it's not going to quite pan out, but we are going to kill the Goblin King. So he's going to go to there. And he's going to play Poison Blade. I'll zoom in because this is exciting. Poison Blade, whenever you inflict a damage with your primary weapon, inflict 2 additional damage. And then he's going to play Assassinator. And then he's going to play Shadow Mail. So he is +1, +2, +3, +4, which is a total of 6. And the Goblin King's defense is reduced by 1. So his defense is down to 4. So we've done 2 damage to him. And then we do an additional 4 damage because of our Poison Blade and our Assassinator. And that's all we need. We get an extra +1 as well, but we might as well keep that for a burst of strength. So we defeat him, which is sick, which means he doesn't attack. And he gets us 7 XP. Get out of here, Goblin King. So, do I want to draft Insightful? Yeah, we'll draft Insightful for cost of 4. Actually, we did that last turn. Let's just say we did that last turn because I definitely would have drafted that last turn. And we'll give that Insightful to Mirabelle because she's yet to activate. And these are all gone. And then this turn, we're going to draft one of those bad guys. Oh, we can have a Mask of Insight as well. Do I want to draft a bad guy? I don't have enough hitting power. We'll save the bad guys for later on. We'll just draft this Mask of Insight. That's 9. So we have 3 left over. Okay. So we've completed the Goblin King's quest. That also gets us 7 XP and it gets us 4 campaign tokens. 4 campaign tokens, 7 XP. I can't be stopped. And yeah, so we've drafted the Mask of Insight. That stays face up. Everyone gets to have a play of that. Oh, the Overlord of the Deep. We're definitely not facing him. We've still got these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. Okay. So At this point, the only thing we need to worry about is we can't complete this gold Archon quest, so it's just not possible, because to kill a dude, we have to be up there, which means we can't bring it next to him. So I was hoping to try and put him here. He would have needed to be here. If he was here, I could have handed that one over, and the other two could have run there as well. But he just didn't have enough movement. He had to stay there. So the Goblin King is defeated. Very nice. The Gold Archon, we're not going to be successful with that. We might as well go in here and have a look under there with Mirabelle, and then maybe our monk can go fight someone. Actually, we should do the monk first so we don't have to... Doesn't matter. There's no enemies on the board. Oh yeah. She goes, and that goes. Gauntlet of Dark Iron. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's no one left to attack. So yeah, Mirabelle will just go in there. She'll spend her movement to go into the Foundry. Consult card 23. You may immediately draft one weapon, armor, or upgrade from the discard pile for free. Hero sees a number of wound tokens equal to the drafted card. Did we have any discarded ones? The Tome of Knowledge, Crimson Moon Axe, no. Oh, Enchanted Plate Mail, give me that. Man, there's so many awesome cards in here. Unfortunately, we didn't discard a lot of them, so I don't think we can do that. Afterwards, gain 3 campaign tokens. Erase that. There was definitely a level 1. Oh, actually, no, we just discarded that. Okay. I think that's it. I mean, our little guy can run into that room and smash an ogre, so he might as well do that. Unlocking the lock chest gets us 2 XP, so we'll do that. 1, 2. Oh, we'll spend Mirabelle's experience to draft the Gauntlet of Dark Iron, which is good for us. Yep, so that's unlock 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he can play +1 card. He's only movement 4. Yeah, that's fine. We'll call it there. It's a good mission. It's a successful mission because we completed 2 quests of 3, and we definitely achieved the 4 campaign tokens that we required. We now go on to a very exciting part of this process, which is deciding which cards we want to keep out of our stuff. So we have a fair few campaign tokens to spend. So we did draft quite a few story cards. So we have 6, 10, we have 15 points worth of cards that we can keep. So the strong contenders at the moment are these ones. Holy Flames is almost certainly, oh my God, it's actually going to be really difficult, isn't it? It's going to be so difficult. Oh, goodness me. Track, even the Sacred Warhammer's good. Shield Block's good too. Oh. Okay, it's going to be a really hard call. I don't know what to do. All right. Insightful really opens up your flexibility, and we can make Mirabelle really useful, but I think I'm going to give that one a miss because that's just one hero. That gains +1 attack when attacking with a sword. So that only benefits the half-orc and Belzeman. He's not even going to attack with his sword, so it's not that one. This one, however, lets anyone play a card of our choosing. We definitely have to keep the Holy Flames. I feel like we have to keep the Iron Golem. 7 and 7 is 14. The Assassinator and the Shadow Mail are both good, but the Golden Plate is actually better all round than the Shadow Mail because it gives +1 and you reduce damage by 2. So that is a total of 4, 8, 11, 15, and we have 15 to spend. So I feel like that's a good spread. That's purely McFarlane. That's purely Belzeman, but that makes both of them even better, particularly Belzeman. Gives him an attack spell and healing. The Golden Full Plate is just good for anyone and can be used by anyone, and the Iron Golem sits in the same boat. It's a strong power 7 attack. So that is our cards that we are sticking with. So we are going to draft 4 cards, which means we start there. I would have loved to have kept the Sacred Warhammer and the Shield Block. They're both very, very good, but there's only so many points to go around. All right, that's it. So we'll be back in the next episode where our 4 heroes will continue their quest, and this time we have a harder mission. We have to score more of those in our second quest. So I'll catch you all in the next episode. Big Deno.